December 5th, 1945. 5 Navy bombers take off on a routine training mission over the Atlantic. Hours later, every single plane vanishes, without a trace. The pilots' last radio messages are filled with confusion, panic, and fear. What happened to Flight 19? Was it human error, equipment failure, or something far stranger lurking in the infamous Bermuda Triangle? Before we dive deeper into this mystery, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Think Again, where history's strangest stories and unsolved mysteries come to life. Now, let's get into it. It is 2:10 in the afternoon when Flight 19, a squadron of 5 TBM Avenger torpedo bombers, lifts off from the Mayville Air Station in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. 14 airmen are on board, led by Lieutenant Charles Carroll Taylor, an experienced pilot and World War II veteran. Their mission: fly east over the ocean, practice a few bombing runs, then head back to base. Simple, routine, safe. By 3:40 p.m., routine has turned into confusion. Radio operators pick up Taylor's troubled voice. "We can't tell where we are. Everything looks strange. Even the ocean." The operators listen as Taylor insists his compasses are failing. His sense of direction is gone. He believes he is over the Florida Keys, but that is impossible. According to radar, he is nowhere near them. Static fills the airwaves. Another pilot tries to reason with him. "If we just fly west, we can get home." But Taylor is convinced they are flying the wrong way. The squadron circles, burning fuel, trapped in indecision. As daylight fades, transmissions grow more desperate. One voice cuts through. "It looks like we're entering whitewater. We're completely lost." Then, silence. The Navy launches an immediate search. Over 300 planes and 21 ships scour the waters. Civilians along the Florida coast report seeing strange lights in the sky that night. Some say they looked like fireballs, others like distant explosions. Many believe they witnessed the final moments of Flight 19, but searchers find nothing. No oil slick, no floating debris, no bodies, nothing. And then disaster strikes again. A PBM Mariner rescue plane carrying 13 crew members is dispatched to aid the search. Within 20 minutes of takeoff, it too vanishes. A tanker sailing nearby reports seeing a massive explosion in the sky, followed by a column of fire on the ocean surface. Yet once again, no wreckage is recovered. In less than a day, 6 aircraft and 27 men are gone. Theories quickly spread. Human error? Taylor, the squadron leader, had a history of getting lost. Declassified Navy reports later suggested that his poor judgment may have doomed the mission. If he believed they were over the Keys, he may have led them out into open ocean instead of back toward Florida. This does not explain why none of the other experienced pilots overruled him, or why no wreckage was ever recovered from such a massive search effort. Equipment failure? Some suggest the compasses malfunctioned due to magnetic interference. The Bermuda Triangle has long been rumored to disrupt navigational instruments. Could a natural magnetic anomaly have scrambled their readings? Weather. Sudden storms are common in the Atlantic. Flight 19 may have flown into violent weather, forcing them into the sea. Yet, not a single life raft or floating wingtip was ever found. Then there are the stranger theories. Some argue the planes may have been victims of a time warp or dimensional rift, vanishing into another realm. Others point to extraterrestrials, claiming the confused radio transmissions sound like men grappling with an encounter beyond their comprehension. And, of course, many tie the incident to the legend of the Bermuda Triangle itself, an area said to swallow ships and planes without a trace. Flight 19 became its most famous mystery, the story that defined the Triangle for decades to come. Declassified Navy documents only deepen the mystery. One investigator noted that Taylor's communications sounded as though he believed the ocean itself looked wrong. As if it was not the same water he had flown over many times before. Others admitted in official reports that it was as if the planes had flown to Mars. Even today, researchers are divided. In 1991, divers thought they had found the Avengers on the seafloor, but the planes turned out to be from another squadron entirely. The real Flight 19 remains missing. 5 planes, 14 men, a rescue crew of 13 more. All gone in a single day, leaving behind only static-filled transmissions, strange eyewitness reports, and endless speculation. Was Flight 19 lost to poor judgment and bad weather? Or did something far more extraordinary happen that December afternoon? Nearly 80 years later, the Atlantic still keeps its secrets. And the mystery of Flight 19 reminds us that sometimes, the more we search for answers, the deeper the questions become. Because when it comes to what really happened in the Bermuda Triangle that day, we may all need to think again.